Good morning, guys. Hope you're well. I hope you all had a lovely Easter break. I hope you got to rest and relax. Jumping into the daily on NAS. And yeah, over the long weekend, Trump again was in a fight with trying to intimidate Fed Chair Powell. And then all of a sudden, no, he doesn't want to he loves Powell. He doesn't want to get rid of Fed Powell. And then the Dow jumped. So, but then also he's changing his tune on China, which is good. He's saying that the tariffs won't be at 145% anymore. They're going to work out a deal. Da 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 da. So it looks like the sentiment is changing in the market, which is good, which the market doesn't need. It needs a bit of good news. But the beautiful thing with the sell-off is that when the buy does happen, it is beautiful. So we know we had our two areas marked out of here. We had the low at 16,300 over here, support over here, and over here, key level. The 18,400, which price got below last week, made a low of 17.5, I think, yesterday. And we're just creeping above this 18,500 level again. So if this daily candle, current candle, does close above, looks like a good sign. But this, as we know, NAS can flip and close below. So let's see where this daily closes. A nice low over here at 7,600. We have a low, and now we have a higher low. So instead of price pushing out to make a lower low, so we see price is changing direction, changing trend, which is good news, for us. Let's look at the 4 hour, the weekly. So the weekly is actually very nice, as we know. Not last week, but the week before, when we had this week made a low. Oh, this is our 16,300 low over here, and this is the key level holding above the support level. Because price went through, if it did close below, we would treat this as resistance, as we know, and we'll look for a sell down to this level. But it did have a beautiful week rejection and it closed bullish. So last week we did have a bearish week, and we looked at resistance at this bottom of the channel. Now the price is below it. So we had a wick over there. Price has already tested that wick as resistance. Look at that. We looked at it in the last video. And down. So this weekly, as you can see, is key. If this does close as is, that is a good sign that the market wants to turn back up. But very important week this week again, as vitally important this was. We had a beautiful rejection of the zone. And last time we saw a rejection of the zone was previous resistance. Look at this, flipped into support. That had a major move from 18,000. What's the close of this week? 18,300, 400 up until 22,000. So let's see. It's going to be interesting. Let's see how the daily closes. Look at the 4 hour. It was a nice 2 hour. The 2 hour, a nice bounce off. Over here. Nice little bullish engulfing off this level of support over here at 17,800. Good news yesterday. Powell, obviously, with Trump changing his tune in China and changing his tune on Powell, a lot of fundamentals are at play, as we can see, and like a nice little, what could be a relief rally. Let's see. We'll look at resistance happening over here at 19,000. We're on top of the channel on the 2 hour now, but let's look at the daily. Yeah, so if it closes back above the support, great. If it doesn't, keep an eye out, because we can look. If we do look left, the support is a strong demand level of demand over here, because we did have a bullish engulfing off this level before, and price rocketed from this level. So it is a key level. Let's see if price does close above. Awesome, guys. If you have any questions, always feel free to message me, as you know, and we'll go from there. Thanks so much, guys.